Hello there everybody, and welcome into the Matt the Grape channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about the latest snapshot of Minecraft just released yesterday. This is 23w06a. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the more user-based things, and then we'll move on to the more technical stuff at the end. So first off, we're going to go ahead and talk about paintings. So in the creative inventory, if I go ahead and search up painting, you will see that all of the painting varieties are listed here in the creative inventory. Now this means that if you need a specific painting, you can just go ahead and grab it out of the inventory, which can be really helpful and can make things a lot faster whenever you're trying to find a specific painting. And it also includes what the painting is and who it was by. Next up, we have some Sculk sensor improvements. There are a whole bunch of things that have been removed so it cannot sense some certain things, and there's also a couple of things that have also been added. For example, one of the things that's added is using a lead on a fence or on an entity. And some things removed are like glowstone being put into respawn anchors and other little things like that. Next we have the /damage command, and this is new with this update. Let me go ahead and show you guys how to use it. If I go /damage, you're going to put a target, and in this case we're going to make the target me. And then as you can see here, we need an amount and then the damage type. So the amount, let's just go ahead and say 5, and then the damage type, you can see we have a whole bunch of different kinds of damage that we can do to ourselves. So let's go ahead and say that we want to use lava damage, and then by, and then who the damage was done by, so we'll just say it was done by myself. And if I click enter, you'll see it doesn't work because I'm in creative mode, but if I go ahead and switch over to survival mode, and then I run the same command, there you go, I just took 5 damage from lava. And I'm sure that this could be helpful for map makers. This can really help them deal damage to the players much more quickly and efficiently. And now it's time to talk about some new things in the settings menu. We're going to talk about the accessibility settings. One thing that is new in this update is the notification time. So you know those annoying notifications that come up in the top right, like punch the tree or use WSAD to move? Well, you can change those notifications and how long they're going to last, all the way up to 10 times and all the way down to 0.5 times. And another setting that's new is the damage tilt. So this is the amount of camera shake that is caused by being hurt. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys an example of that in a minute. But the last thing that I wanted to show in the settings is whenever you create a new world, there's this new experiments tab, which will allow you to turn on and off the different experiments in your new world. So for example, you have update 1.20 and bundles, because this is the snapshot version. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the example of the damage tilt setting. So if I go ahead and do damage to myself right now, let me go ahead and change perspective. And if I run that command, you'll see the entire camera shakes like that. But then if I go into settings and turn this damage tilt down to off, and I run this same command, you can see no camera shake. And now we're going to move on to some of the more technical things that come with the 23w06a Snapshot, including a new game rule. And this game rule is called Do Vines Spreads. This will basically tell you if the vines are going to spread down jungle trees or if they're going to grow at all. So by default, this setting is set to true, but you can also change it to false using that command /gamerule. And also the very last thing, but definitely not least, that comes with 23w06a is the addition of display entities. And these are basically things that appear in the air that have no collisions or physics. They're very flexible and they're useful for map makers to show things to the people who are playing the maps. You can apply transformations and set different values to these display entities. Now, I am not super technical and I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to link a couple of videos down in the description that explain it so much better, and I think they're really useful. So you should go ahead and check out those videos down in the description below. But yes, everyone, that is it for the 23w06a Snapshot. Just to wrap things up and summarize, we talked about painting variants in the creative inventory, some new things added to or removed from the Sculk sensor's sensing list, the /damage command, a couple of new settings including the notification settings and the damage tilt, as well as the experiments setting whenever creating a new world. We also talked about the Do Vine Spread game rule and the display entities. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video on the 23w06a Snapshot. Make sure to like and subscribe, as well as check out Discord, Twitter, Patreon, and Reddit links down in the description below. Also, leave a comment if you'd like more update content. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.